Well, good morning. It's a cool morning here where I live. Where do we start today? I got a long list of stuff, and I'm going to bring you along with me, and let me explain to you what's going on. First off, wreck damage. I tore this side apart. The strut was bent. The lower A-arm control arm is bent. We got to get that pulled off of here. We got to do the other side. So I'm going to bring you along on this. Okay, guys, we're going to start accomplishing this window regulator in this view. I know you got to pop this off. Unplug this speaker, maybe. Nah, we'll just. I really want that unplugged. There we go. Unplugged one speaker, get that out of my way. Then there's a 10mm bolt right here that I gotta take out. I wish I quit locking my pickup. Somebody's been here and done this before. It's all scratched up. That's not the way you're supposed to do it. Then I hope y'all can see, but there's a 10mm bolt there, 10mm bolt there, 10mm bolt there. There's a 7mm bolt here. And I got to pop this little plastic cover off. Another 7mm bolt there. Alright. Well, that ain't going to work. Too big. Let me go get a different 10mm. Alright, let's start taking out bolts here. I removed all those. Let's get the 7mm bolts out. Only other time I ever played doing this is when I got the other one out of the other car. But it didn't have a door panel on it, so this is all new to me. There's another 7mm bolt. Maybe. I don't think there's any other bolts holding this panel on here. Now I think it's just some clips at the bottom. There's one clip. If I remember correctly, this window on this side was replaced because it got busted out. Now I gotta figure out how to unplug the switch. Or just the whole switch pop out? I think the whole switch pops out. Yeah, that works to my advantage. Don't even have to worry about the switch. Alright. I hope y'all can still see good. Yeah, somebody's been here before. There's that good old-fashioned duct tape holding this on too. Alright. Piece of foam. Let's remove that duct tape. I'm trying to remember what it takes to remove that glass. This bolt you can get to with a wrench. I'm trying to remember how I did this out the junkyard because I took the window out there too. I gotta get that window where it's moving. Now I can't get the window rolled down. And I can't see. Pretty. Oh, damn, I need to go over. I got to figure out how to get to those bolts so I can remove this window. There's one. Where's the other bolt? There's one. Sorry guys, this is my first time doing this. There's one. Is there only one bolt holding this window in? No, there's the other bolt behind that. So how the heck are you supposed to get to that? There's one bolt. The other bolt is behind that regulator. That looks like it's broke. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Well, we know this was junk, so I got to figure out how to get that bolt in the other side. Can't tell if that's a clip. That works. Got to the other bolt. I just dropped the bolt at the bottom of the door. Now it's starting to sprinkle on me pretty good. Now, yeah, that's how you do it. Rotate the window out like that and it comes out. Alright, let's get in a little bit different spot and let it finish raining, and we'll start cleaning some of this duct tape off this window. Okay, what I'm going to try here first is taking a razor blade and getting most of this duct tape off here without breaking the glass. It never fails. I checked the radar and it didn't show any rain. Take the window out of the car and it starts raining. It ain't gonna hurt this car though. It's not raining that hard. This is gonna take forever. I'm just taking a razor blade and try not to break this window. That's the most important thing. The first layer that's all dried up, it comes off fairly easy. The third and fourth layer, it's a little bit more difficult. Ouch. And after I get the window back in the car, I'll take some window cleaner and really clean it. God, this is going to take forever. Biggest deal is not dropping the window. Wonder how long it's going to rain. This stuff right here is like tar. You know, it would start raining. I think it's almost over. Glad I ain't using any electricity. That stuff is like tar. It won't come over there. Well, let's soak it down with a little gasoline. Oh, good. The rain's letting up. This is the last little project I was going to try to get accomplished today. Let's put a little gasoline on it. Just a splash. Oh, that helps a lot. I don't know. Set my razor blade down somewhere and I don't know where I put it. Never mind, here comes round two. I think the rest of this trying not to scratch the glass. Try not to break the glass because I really don't want to go to the junkyard and get another one. I know where another one's at. I just don't want to go get it. Alright, let's put a little bit more gas on it. Ain't got no gas in it. I don't know if this is the proper way to get duct tape off a window or not. At least it's just on one side. Yeah, I still got to do an oil change on that car. Finish waiting for my front end parts to come in so I can finish fixing it. I'm sweating so much you can't tell what's gas and what's not. Alright, that's safely put up there. I guess we're waiting until rain's over. Okay, it's not raining hard enough right now to affect me very much. I'm going to go ahead and take the speaker out for more room. But this regulator is broke. I just saw it. And I'm not 100% sure if you have to take this speaker out. I think you do have to unplug the motor. I'm just taking it out. It might just make it easier. That needs to be dusted anyway. The speaker has a little clip right here. It's supposed to be able to squeeze this clip and unplug the speaker. Good. I can't grip it. No, we'll just hang the speaker over here. I don't know what all this, I don't know what that's for. Which is glued in there. If I need it out of here. Another piece of foam. All right, let's start pulling 10mm bolts. These, you don't have to take all the way out. This one, that one you do. And you should be able to reach up in here. I had some footage of this when I did it at the junkyard, but something happened to it. It said, yeah, this one was definitely broke. Oh, I'm still hung. Oh, it's still plugged in. That's why it won't come out. I can't see how to unplug it. Oh, there's a... Still can't see how to unplug it. I might have to go reference the new regulator. All right, I'll reference the new regulator. There's a clip on this motor that you can't see. That you got to push down, which releases. Well, let's see if I can. I can't see the motor that way. Can't feel the clip. Now it's starting to rain harder again. Yep. You take a screwdriver and push in right there and it comes undone. Alright, let's pause this and I'm going to go where it's dry. And I know what some of you are thinking. Why he doing this in the garage? I have a small single car garage. Yeah, I think I can slap the window in right like that. So I'm gonna put that other bolt in here. I got a small single car garage and right now it's so full of stuff that there's no way I could get a car in there, or let alone if I did get a car in there, there's no way I could work on it because it's just too small. Now reverse procedure to get the window back in it. If I remember how it came out, I think this went in first, maybe. Yeah, that went in first. Or, I don't think it went in that way. I can't remember which way I twisted it out of here. This might be fun. I don't remember which way this end was up first. So let's put it in. No, I don't like it. There's too much of a bind on that window. Like I said, I don't want to break the window, even though I know where another one's at. Now that rubber is getting in my way. I'm almost certain the window goes in like this. I'm getting caught on the... Yeah, there we go. I'm making headway. Now I'm stuck. Part of that might be I'm stuck on duct tape. And there's a little channel back here that you gotta get the glass in. That's got to go behind that. The window rides right there. So what do I do with those bolts? There's uno. There's doso. I can't get that one to start. And I just dropped it. So you definitely got to play with the window a little bit to get this other one started. So I'm willing to bet I cannot get that one started. My big old fingers. I don't think that's the right bolt. Did I use the wrong bolt somewhere? Yeah, that's holds on the door panel and stuff. That might be the reason I can't get it started. Those hold on the door panel. I'm missing a bolt. I gotta find a bolt. So you're supposed to have 1, 2, 3, 10 millimeters there. did with the bolt to that one. Guess I'm gonna have to try to find a bolt. Something ain't right. It ain't rolling up right. It's in that channel. It stops right there. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some investigation. Alright guys, found out what was wrong. It was catching on this rubber right here. So, and a little bit on this one. I'm gonna get me some gasoline and try to get some of that duct tape off there. But it does work, and I can show you that it works, but I gotta wait until the battery charges for a while. I ran down the battery. I guess the battery's a little weak. So I'm gonna take advantage of this rainwater and get some gas after it and start cleaning that. I have that upside down. Start cleaning this duct tape off of it. But meanwhile, I can't really show y'all that it goes up and down until I get that battery charged up. So I'll be back with y'all in a little bit. Guys, there's something broke or something on this one, and I can't tell exactly what is going on, even looking at the older one. But these regulators are cheap enough. There's plenty of cars in the junkyard. I was just lucky enough that it was the passenger side, not the driver's side. And the car I took it out of looked like it was just a little bit newer. Let me go. No, I just found out what was broke on the other one. This piece broke. The spring's out of there. Let's put this back in the car. First, before I do that, I'm gonna start these bolts so I can hang this motor up. This is really not that hard of a job to do. Some basic cussing, some basic hand tools. You can get this job done. Oh cool, that motor already hung up in one spot. Let's see if I can get, aha! Now I just got to plug it in. That might be the fun part. Oh. And they don't give you a whole bunch of ample room to work on nothing. So I'm going to have to drop that motor back down, plug it in, then set it back in spot, and then put the window in it, see if it goes up and down. Oh. Because there's one lock rod that goes over to the door lock, And I don't think it's in the way at all. Ouch. Okay, the motor's plugged in. Now I can hang it up and say a dirty word because this is sharp. Medic! Alright. Blood. That hurts. I think I'm going to leave. So apparently that goes right there. And that lines up right there. I don't know if I can get that window in there with this attached. But I guess we're fixing to find out. Oops, wrong bolt. And I want to visually inspect it and make sure that there's nothing that it's going to get caught on and get broke again, because I don't want to do this job again. And this is going to have to come down here so I can put the bolts in it. So I think I'm going to temporarily tighten up these bolts. This one and this one. And then I'm about to walk all the way back to the garage and get the key. I shall return. Alright, we're back on the car for a little bit, and I'm going to start pulling all these push pins out. I already know I'm going to have to probably go buy some. So I want to start getting this fender off this car so I can inspect for more damage. I know I'm about to go buy some of these clips. It's inedible. And it's windy out here. And I'm gonna take advantage of this cool weather as long as I can. Some of them already got pre-pulled out because of the accident, so I know I'm going to go buy some of these clips. I got one broken clip with me, so I can go get some. I think Harbor Freight has a assortment of them. If not, I can run out to the junkyard get some more. I want all the clips definitely put back in this car. Sometimes I wonder, why didn't they just, I guess plastic clips are cheaper than bolts. And they're easier to get out most of the time. But I probably have, ouch. Golly. Get out of there. You always have one that wants to give you some trouble. Like I said, I'll probably replace 40%, 60% of them plastic clips. And I'm doing one behind you that you ain't gonna be able to see. Hell, I'll just turn you around. See, I gotta lay underneath the car and do all them plastic clips to hold on that ground effect too, and I hope there's, so I can get in some bolts on the front fender, because I gotta be a little bit more gentle with this car than I was out at the junkyard. Clip up here, right there. This one's going to be a booger. Hey, I can't see what I'm trying to do. I know they make a special tool for these too, but trying to be budget friendly. Alright, I'm gonna get someone to get on my knees. And then I did, like, I had to stop filming yesterday. Rainstorm came in, but I finally got that window to roll up and down, right? Ouch. I just broke that one. There we go. Like I said, I knew a lot of these clips are going to have to be replaced. Alright. Maybe I didn't break it. I don't know. Alright. To take the fender off, there's a bolt there, bolt there. This one's been bolted right there, but I got this whole piece right here. But the problem is, you have to slide this, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you have to slide this ground effect up over that fender, so that makes it a little bit of a booger bear. I don't know if there's any screws up top on this ground effect. But there's more of these clips. I want to see what it's going to take to get this ground effect loose. I might be taking a scraper and cutting double-sided sticky tape. Yeah, I'm going to have to buy some more clips. They get 20 years of, that one came out finally, 20 years of road grime on them, and maybe I'll get lucky and not have to drop the entire ground effect. Maybe I can just take it loose, because it'll take 5 minutes. Man, y'all are bouncing around a lot. It'll take 5 minutes. See, that one came out just like it's supposed to pop all these clips in, but it'll take 25 minutes to get them out. So far I hadn't seen any bolts. I think I'm going to take them loose just past this driver door. Let's see if there's anything in the door bolt wise that might have to be removed. I just gotta be gentler with this car than it was the one at the junkyard. Alright, so let's you can see if there's any bolts. In the door jamb area. What holds this on here? That might give me enough movement right there. I'm gonna finish removing those clips. So it appears the back's loose. Y'all can't see a lick of thing I'm doing right now. I just broke that clip. Yay, let's go buy. Which, today's pricing, this car would probably be 50 grand to buy a whole bunch of damn plastic clips. That one came out like it's supposed to. And there's one up here in the fender well. It came out. Okay, it appears the whole thing's loose. I'm learning stuff here as I go. Okay, so the whole thing does slide forward, then it interlocks right here. So let's figure out what else takes this down. Aha! Now I guess I gotta open both doors and take it off. So I will be in the market for, that wasn't that bad. Now I can get to these two bolts, and I think there's one screw up here that I gotta take loose to get to a bolt, and I think I can remove this fender. So let's break out the 10 millimeter, get some bolts out of here. I believe those are 10, and I believe there's a push pin right here behind this fender. So let's start getting this thing tore apart. Alright, let's remove the headlight first. Well, maybe. I don't know what else is holding it. Oh, it's behind the grill. It looks like there's some 7 millimeter bolts right there. And for this project, because I'm working on it multiple days, I don't want to lose any hardware. Y'all probably can't see a dang thing I'm doing. But what I'm doing right now is taking these rubber buggy bumpers off so I can get this headlight out. Alright, I removed those two baby buggy bumpers right here, and where did I put them? I don't want to lose them. Uh-oh. Oh. I gotta make sure I put everything in my bolts bin. And then you kind of lift the headlight out. And I'm just going to unplug it. This one has one of those red locking clips. And then it should come undone. Alright, the headlight's out of the way. Alright. And here's a Christmas tree one I'm just going to carefully pry up on. Matter of fact, I guess I could go get my tool for that. I do have a tool for that one. Let me go get my tool for that. Still not the right tool, but a better tool. Gives me some leverage without breaking it. I think this is the only one like that on the whole car, a Christmas tree one. Alright. I'm just going to leave that lid off. Hopefully the wind won't blow that over. Let's reposition so y'all can see what I'm doing. And then there's three 10mm bolts on top of this. Actually there's 4, but I'm removing 3. That has the top of the fender loose. If we walk around here, we're going to have to open this door. And then there's one Phillips screw right there. So I need to take this panel off because there's a screw behind there. I'm going to go ahead and get that knocked out right quick. Okay, after further investigation, it was a Torx. Alright, that should be everything that holds this fender on top. Let's go underneath. There's these two 10mm right here. And then there's one 10mm bolt right there. Now there's another one up in there. And then seeing how the fender is busted, it should just come off in my hands now. Oh, I almost forgot. You gotta unscrew the antenna. Maybe. I can't grip it. And this little boot comes off. Maybe. What in the world's going on? The one at the junkyard just slid right off. Well, anyway, let me figure this boot out. After some struggling, the boot came off. I'll put a little grease on that to put it back on. Then this is in the way. I don't think that was on that car in the junkyard, so I'm going to take that off now. So what takes that off? Bunch more Torx, it looks like. it's a lot easier when you're at the junkyard, you're after one particular part, you can cheat a little bit. But when you're trying to take care of the car you're trying to fix, you got to take some more time. Oh, one more torch over here. Now, if everything goes right, it should come. Well, the extension cord, aha, it's off now. So we'll just, right now I'm just gently placing it on top of the car. We'll come back over here, close this door, and this weather stripping. Well, that's not exactly how I had planned, but it works. We'll put that in, going to do the dumpster pile. All right, I think that's pretty much got me today. I got the battery tender on it, so I don't run down the battery again. Need to put the parts bin up, and I need to pick up all these other clips. We are going to get into some mechanicing part of this too. I took that, y'all can't see nothing. I took this bent strut out. As you can tell, it hit right here. This bent A-arm is going to come out. I don't think there's anything wrong with this tie rod end, thank gosh. I do need to see if I can't find a new sway bar link, just because it's just worn out, not from wreck damage. But alright guys, we'll continue on when I come back to it. Okay guys, I'm still working on that view that I'm trying to fix after the accident. Today what I want to do is I got some 320 sandpaper. I want to sand this edge of this fender right here, and then I want to clean it the best I can with some alcohol, spray some of that touch-up paint, and see how close a match we actually get. So I just want to take the sheen off of it. Everything I saw on YouTube, I'm not a professional body man, but everything I saw on YouTube said that the paint should adhere, it should stick if I get all this shine off of here. So here we go. So far, that's looking pretty good. I am holding this palm sander that's not really a car sander, flat as I can get it. There will be a lot of areas I'll have to hand sand, but I just want to see what the red will look like on here. seeing how I'm not a proper body man, and I don't have any wax or grease remover, and I just want to see how well that paint sticks or matches. Rubbing alcohol will be the next best thing. I'll get some grease and wax remover for the actual paint of this fender. But my biggest deal is today is I want to make sure the paint's either close enough to go ahead and put it on the car, or take it back and get it adjusted some. I know it's not going to be a perfect match. You're talking about a car that's uh, 20 years old, but I do want it to be as close to the match as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to let that dry. I'm going to go get the paint. We're going to put a couple light dustings on here. I don't want to use too much of it because I want to verify it matches. What I did is I went to this local paint store and they put me some kind of like duple color in a can. And like I said, this is just to see if the paint's close enough to match. We'll shake it up a little bit more. And I'm only going to do this bottom corner. Right now it's not looking too good. There it goes. That's better. It's hard to change colors, and I don't want to gob it on here too thick. I'll let that dry for a minute. Shake this can up, but to me it still looks like it's way off. Well, maybe not. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit, and I'm going to go hold it up against the car. That looks about right. And I'm not too concerned about this right now anyway, because I'm going to probably end up sanding this again and putting another coat on after I'm satisfied. So let's let that dry for a little bit, and then we'll go hold it up against the car and see what happens. Meanwhile, I'll take the tin on, shake it up. We're going to spray some on that broken fender too. Well, if y'all made it to this part of the video, y'all probably will figure out that through the editing process, this video is going to be way too long to put in one video. So, thank y'all for watching to this point. Watch closely for the second part of this video, There might even be a third part of this video because it's a lot of footage. So thank y'all for watching. Please like, please comment, please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.